Vanessa, and I am the partner of Jeremy, who is the music teacher and all around Mr. Good Vibes at CASA. Jeremy has been working for CASA for 12 years, and honestly, I can't imagine our lives without it. From day one, Jeremy became welcomed in. He was really welcomed in as family, and I'm sure that's been said over and over on these testimonials, that CASA is really a family. It's not just an after-school program or childcare. It's a community that really fosters, and I felt this with Jeremy right away, it fosters the gifts of who each person are and amplifies those and celebrates those and says, yes, bring your full self, come forward. And so when people get hired at CASA, they're really encouraged to bring their gifts and show those gifts to the kids and teach the kids with whatever it is that they're passionate about and the full expression of who they are. And then of course the kids learn that too, like they get to show up, they just get to show up in fullness. And I just think of like, if I had learned that as a kid, if I had had CASA as a kid, I've heard this so many times from other adults. If I had had CASA when I was a kid, I would have so much less unwinding to do from all the ways that I was contorting and kind of trying to make myself smaller, because CASA really tells kids like, yes, you get to shine, you get to be who you are. Also, just as an employer, CASA has been so amazing to support, to watch Jeremy's art and life supported and be able to work part-time and around his schedule when he has events for film or whatever it is, to work around that so that and to have benefits, even though he's working part-time, so that he's able to both give his gifts as a teacher and also give his gifts to the wider community. And I know that that has been true with other CASA staff as well. And it's just so incredible the way that Leslie and the board absolutely shows up and supports the employees of CASA. I feel so sick at the idea that CASA might not continue, and especially in this super abrupt way, especially at a time when there's so much instability in these kids' lives. The importance of having the continuity of an organization, especially in this moment of history, that absolutely supports social justice and equity and the sense that every single person is loved, valuable, and allowed to show up for their full self exactly as they are, is not just important, it is essential. It would be a huge loss for our family, for all of the families at CASA, for the staff at CASA, for the SF community, for the world, for our future, not to have this continue. So I do just imagine that this is part of the chrysalis of our collective right now that we're going through, and that CASA, like hopefully the whole world, is going to emerge through this mess as something even bigger and better. So go CASA!